This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food.
These guys are going to have pretty high standards to impress me.
One lucky person will be getting the chance to find romance as they enjoy 3 dinners, each cooked for them by a blind date. Today's dinner date is 26-year-old project officer Hayley from Bristol.
I enjoy eating good food. I'm willing to pay to go and eat somewhere quite nice. I'm expecting a couple of freaks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm expecting people that are going to put on whale music or something and expect it to be romantic.
Hayley's been single for a year and a half, but what kind of bloke floats her boat?
I'm really picky. I like tall guys. I don't have any hair colour preference. All my boyfriends in the past have been completely different.
So she's picky about her men, but is she fussy about her food?
I really genuinely enjoy eating almost anything.
That's good, but surely there's 1 or 2 things you don't like.
I would never have soup as a starter. And then the pudding, I really hate it when people give you a chocolate-based dessert. It's a real cop-out. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'm obsessed with chocolate.
So that's a no to soup and chocolate. Hayley's going to be given 5 menus, each put together by a potential blind date. All 5 lads behind the menus have come up with a 3-course meal, but Hayley will only be having dinner with 3 of them. She'll choose her dates based on the menus she most likes the look of. So, who are the hunky hosts behind the menus?
Menu 1.
My passion is boxing, and I've always boxed since I was a young lad. I like a woman who works and looks after herself. Like. It is time to start looking for 1, maybe 2.
Menu 1 is from 31-year-old company director Guy. He might pack a punch, but will his menu be a knockout for Hayley?
Breaded mushrooms, oh no. I hate mushrooms with a passion. The main, pan-seared salmon served with baby new potatoes. See, that sounds quite nice. It's such a shame about mushrooms. Chocolate fudge cake. It's such a, easy option. Menu 2.
Frantic. Let's describe my cooking style as frantic. Work in a bar. I've got a 6-pack. Strongbow, usually, in the fridge.
30-year-old gastropub manager JT is behind menu 2. There's a lot of meat, but at least there's no chocolate or mushrooms.
A belly of pork. I mean, I'm not a huge pork gal, actually. I like cider. I can imagine getting quite sweaty eating this. Pudding, English trifle stack of cherry brandy, soaked sponge, custard, jelly and cream. I'm a little bit excited about that. Finally. I mean, he didn't go for chocolate. Maybe, we'll see. Menu 3.
Most of my life revolves around alcohol because I am a cocktail mixologist, and so that's pretty much everything I do. It's a bit of showmanship, and essentially it's entertainment.
Will menu 3 from 28-year-old cocktail guru James leave Hayley shaken or stirred?
Prawn cocktail with a twist. What's the twist? It's not come directly from the 80s. It's chocolate brownie ice cream cocktail dessert. What is that? Chocolate brownie ice cream. There's 3 things. Okay, menu 4.
I'm a real outdoorsy person. I like doing caving. I like doing kayaking, canoeing, and I spend all my time outdoors rowing. If I find a lady who is more interesting than rowing, then that's great too.
31-year-old Morgan's menu may be written in Italian, but will that be the language of love for Hayley?
This is all written in Italian. I can't. It's lasagna. I think it's like a spinach-based lasagna. I don't know what I'm choosing. And then tiramisu. I love tiramisu. Love it. Menu 5.
Any woman that wants me, they've got to know that music is a part of my life, and if they tell me to make a choice between them or music, it's like asking to chop my right arm off.
Menu 5 is from music producer Rennie. There are a lot of mushrooms on his menu, maybe because he's a fun guy.
Last but not least, oh no. Portobello mushrooms stuffed with risotto, served with Italian sauce. Black pepper pasta with creamy mushroom pesto. I mean, I can't really express enough my dislike of mushrooms. It's a fungus. Why would you choose mushrooms twice?
Well, maybe he likes them. Hayley's seen all 5 menus on offer, but which 3 have taken her fancy? Whenever you're ready, Hayley.
So I'm going to go for menu 2, 3 and 4. Hoping it's the right decision. Good luck, boys.
They'll need more than luck to impress foodie Hayley. She's chosen menu 2 from JT, menu 3 from James, and menu 4 from Morgan. Over the next 3 nights, Hayley will meet each of the lads behind the menus she's chosen. But who will she want to see for seconds at the end of the week? First to cook up a feast for Hayley is 30-year-old gastropub manager James from Bath, or JT, as he's known to his friends.
Never been on a blind date before. Probably getting an argument quite fast. Like, what do you mean Spider-Man's rubbish or something like that, you know, just... Yeah, how are you?
Never mind Spider-Man, JT's going to need superhuman powers to impress super picky Hayley. He starts with his croquettes.
We want to make mashed potato first, so the mash itself's going to want to be quite dry when we make our croquettes, because we kind of have to do a bit of, you know, a bit of playing with it, a bit of moulding. It's going to want rolling in breadcrumbs, and yeah, we'll do a nice mash at the start.
As the manager of a gastropub, JT's no stranger to the kitchen. He knows every second counts, and timing is critical, especially when it comes to jelly. No trifling matter.
Time sensitivity issues, I mean, we're going to have to allow this sort of time to set. So, half the jelly.
And JT has a tip to help the jelly set quicker.
Much better results if you make it up with a small amount of water, and then you can actually add cold, which is all going to help to speed up setting times. Never really done a trifle myself before. I'm taking a samurai approach with this whole thing, you know, visualise the end result first, and then everything will be all right.
Samurai visualisation, eh? Recipe for success for sure.
Hopefully these are good. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't think I could have got that any better if I tried. That's amazing, I can't believe it. OK, so it's trifle, but it's for adults. So we're going to pop a little bit of sherry in. It all should just do what it's told, really.
Have you told that sponge to stay put?
Oh, don't play with me. Did you see what happened? See, this is where doing a trifle for the first time could potentially be a bit of a rinse, because we want that to stay. Stay. OK, we're going to lose those two. Actually made 12 sponges. 2, 3. We've got another 3 goes at it, basically, if we don't get it right.
So there's no shortage of sponges, but JT's running out of setting time for his jelly.
This is a much better idea.
Wedged into the bottom of the glass, that sponge isn't going anywhere. Hopefully.
I just don't want another floating sponge situation on my hands. Bingo. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
With the first stage of the trifle sorted, what else will JT be tempting Hayley with tonight? Well, she wasn't mad about the pork belly main course. Apparently it makes you sweat. But the thought of JT's trifle got Hayley hot and bothered in a good way. As JT mashes his spuds for the croquettes, who's he hoping will be joining him and his best mate Wiz the cat tonight?
Stunning redhead who's really into bald guys, to be totally honest. She chose my menu, so you've obviously got to respect her for that. You know, she's got taste.
Hayley may have good taste, but what will JT's croquettes taste like? He adds an egg yolk to his mash and shapes it into, well, croquette shapes before coating in breadcrumbs.
Nice and breadcrumby. There's a croquette, mate. That is a croquette.
JT may have crafted the perfect croquette, but how about that jelly? Has it set yet?
Right. We've got a little problem.
Yeah, once again he has a floating sponge. Not even a layer of custard, then cream, will hide the floater. Best give Hayley the other one. There's just time for a final flourish.
Try and get a little bit stylish and a little bit romantic. Gently remove it. Does that look like a heart? Doesn't really, does it?
Add a push. All-important pudding in the fridge and Hayley's on her way. What's she hoping for, apart from a top trifle?
I just want a guy taller than me. That's my only stipulation. Relatively normal, ready to serve me the most incredible meal of my life.
Not hoping for much, then. Everything's under control in the kitchen, but upstairs, JT has a spot of bother.
I'm actually quite excited now. Other than a little bit of skin issue that I've got on my cheek there, I think I'm fine. If that was gone, I'd probably be fully 100% confident, but that's really annoying me. Really. Might put a little bit of makeup on it. That's it. Just blend, blend, blend. Blend.
That's got it covered. Just in time, as Hayley's about to arrive.
Oh, God, I am nervous.
Look at him. You're going to have to go in a minute, Wiz. Yeah, yeah.
Will JT's perfectly planned dinner date measure up to Hayley's high standards? Or will it fall horribly short?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You? Hi, I'm Hayley.
Hayley, nice to meet you. James, how you doing? All right?
Yeah, good.
Come in. Yeah, please,
thank
come
you.
in. Welcome, welcome.
Wow, this is nice. This is really tidy.
Welcome, welcome.
JT doesn't waste any time in opening a bottle.
The Hayley dark side has come out on champagne.
Oh, really? Oh, well, good job. I got a couple of bottles of this.
So, what are their first impressions?
I knew she was going to be attractive. Smells nice. It's always a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, he seems nice. He's taller than me. Good. Big smile, friendly, nice guy.
Promising so far. JT gets on with the main course.
OK. These are my 2 pork bellies.
His precision planning means his pork belly portions are part cooked and ready to go.
They're going to want about 20 minutes to kind of warm through, and these are absolutely champion.
With everything so well organised in the kitchen, what could possibly go wrong?
Maybe we'll just sit for a little longer and then we'll go through to the kitchen. Hopefully my cat will have left by then.
I'm not going to lie to you, I have an intense hatred of cats.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you, nuts or something?
They're like super bitchy. It's like the thing, you know, in Lord of the Rings, the eye of evil
Is a cat's eye.
resembles a cat's eye.
OK. I don't think there's any cats in the Lord of the Rings, and I don't think the cat community would like you pairing them in with Saruman, Sauron, or whoever you're talking about here. Let's move it on.
JT will be serving dinner in Wiz's bedroom. That's the kitchen to you and me.
OK, well, here's the kitchen.
Cat's bed.
To be honest, if it makes you feel any better, he never, ever sleeps in it. Wizbit, jog on, mate.
So poor old Wiz is turfed out of the kitchen.
Wash my hands, because I don't trust a cat.
The starter of chicken and bacon terrine, made with help from the chef JT works with, can now be served.
Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve this starter. OK, so this is our chicken and bacon terrine, cranberry chutney with a bit of toasted brioche.
OK.
It takes a couple of days. It needs a kind of almost a setting time kind of thing.
Is that what the chef told you?
Yeah,
It's lovely. It's really nice.
It's a little surprised myself that it
Are
tastes
you?
that good. Yeah, because I haven't tried it really.
Or made it. So the terrine's gone down well with foodie Hayley, but the main is yet to come. Belly pork is notoriously fatty. The handcrafted croquettes are pan-fried in oil. And even the vegetables have been roasted in fat. How will the main course slip down?
Thank you.
Lettuce, carrots, you selected.
Lovely.
That's my one.
It smells lovely.
Yeah? Please, 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 tuck in, love, tuck in.
I shall.
And get yourself a bit of the greens.
It's
Eyes.
like eyes, eyebrow,
Do you know what I'm so happy about
mouth,
that?
tiny lips. I don't know where to start.
How about with the hair? Or maybe the lips? But hang on, someone else is coming for dinner.
Wow. Oh, here
So
he is.
this-
Oh no, Whizbit, she hates you. That was like bad. Whiz, I love you. You know I love you. You know I do. Oh, see that he just wants to get involved. He just wants to meet you, essentially. Sorry.
It's not mutual.
Meow.
Okay, back to the meal, back to the meal.
Back to the meal.
I'm not going to lie to you, I'm slightly avoiding the fat because I don't know what to do with it.
The what?
The fat.
Well, avoid. Avoid them. In
Okay,
one
you're a bit
hit.
full, you know.
With the first 2 courses done, how's the date?
I don't know. She's lovely. I think she's great. I think she's great. More time with Hayley, please, definitely.
Food is awesome. There's just quite a lot of it, and there's quite a lot of fat on the pork. The texture in my mouth is grossing me out slightly.
At least Hayley's left room for the trifle after all the love that's gone into it.
Ready for dessert?
Trifle? Yeah,
Ready for
I
dessert?
am.
Okay. Let's get these. Let's get these
Why do you have
suckers
such
on.
a large fridge?
Well, you know what they say, Hayley. Large fridge, lots of food.
Yeah. Okay. That one's on this. Okay. Trifle.
Wow! Talk me through it.
Spongy bottom.
Yours doesn't have a spongy bottom.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's there,
I don't know
okay.
what you're talking about. Spongy bottom, jelly,
What
custard,
flavour jelly?
raspberry, and then obviously cream, and then hundreds and thousands on the top.
Oh, and it's got heart on it! I'm so sorry that took me a couple of minutes to catch
That's
on.
okay.
Oh, it's really lovely.
Yeah.
Ah.
Should we high five the heart? The heart, hundreds and thousands heart.
But all good things must come to an end. Has JT's triumphant trifle turned Hayley's legs to jelly?
Okay, thank you.
Or has his pork belly turned her stomach?
Oh, okay, another time. Really nice. He was quite funny. The food was gorgeous. Just amazing. I couldn't have made it myself. So I'm like hats off to him for making it. All in all, it was a lovely evening and it went really, really quickly. I'm shocked at how fun it was, to be honest. Is that a cat? Is that Whiz Pop?
Yes, he's just making sure you actually leave.
Well, she ate everything, pretty much. I mean, she just about polished. I mean, I always go large on the mains because you never know how hungry people are, but it was 3 courses, so she ate all her starter, she ate all her dessert. She didn't quite eat all her vegetables, but, you know, I'm not her mother, so I'm not going to force them down her. She did say the bar was set quite high, which is nice. Good luck to the other guys, whatever. Hope you ruin it.
Hayley will decide who she wants to see again at the end of the week, but who will want to go out with her? All 3 dates will be scoring her out of a possible 3 stars.
I'm going to give her the maximum. I'm going to give her 3 stars. I had a thoroughly pleasant evening. Everything's going in the dishwasher. Laters, basically. I'm out of here.
Hayley got 3 stars from JT. He liked her, even if she didn't like his cat. The following day, and it's 28-year-old cocktail mixologist James's turn to have Hayley round for dinner at his Bristol bachelor pad.
Well, I think I probably have designed this menu the same way I create cocktails, and it's getting a lot of ingredients in, mashing it up, muddling it up, blending up the dessert, and probably going to be a bit of improvisation on the day, I think.
So, with all his ingredients ready to go, James cracks on with his starter.
It's a bit bit unusual. I'm going to be injecting alcohol into some of the fruits.
Sorry, did you say injecting?
I was going to be injecting prawns with alcohol, making a prawn cocktail with a twist, but I had a bit of a last-minute nightmare with the prawns I wanted to get, so just going to be injecting fruit instead and see if that turns out okay.
So James's menu has been subject to a last-minute substitution. The starter's now a fruit cocktail, not a prawn one. No bad thing, as Hayley wasn't keen on the prawns. But what will she make of his meaty main course? And she's made her feelings about chocolate puddings very clear. So, good luck with that, James.
Well, I'm going to inject peaches with a very cheap carver. I do have some champagne in the fridge, but I won't tell her that I've used the cheap stuff.
Nice.
World first of injecting peaches with champagne.
You really know how to spoil a girl.
Not a dab hand with the needles. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know why you do that, but I've seen that on TV.
James's starter is highly experimental. Needles and syringes don't normally belong in the kitchen.
Tastes pretty good. Oranges next.
So, alcohol-injected fruit, blue cheese and a drizzle of oil. The starter's nothing if not unusual.
I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty nervous about tonight already, because I have thought a bit about the food, but not about the lady. So I would make it an absolute essential part that she has to be fit. That is just bottom line. Hopefully she's not too critical of me.
Hayley, critical? No chance. Next, the potato dauphinoise. All James has to do is slice the potatoes thinly. Sounds easy enough. Once again, James is using a dangerous piece of kit.
Ooh.
The blade on this mandolin is razor sharp.
Right. Hang on a second. Should have read the instructions on this, I think. Well, the potato's gone on the floor.
Luckily, it's just a potato and not a finger.
Right, so it's going to be a small portion of dauphinoise potatoes this evening. Hopefully she's not too hungry.
Well, there are plenty of other things to eat. The slow-cooked beef main course, for instance. But James's menu didn't mention mushrooms, Hayley's pet hate. But the way James cooks, she might never notice.
I do tend to stir-fry everything because I just whack up the heat, chuck in the food, and when it goes sort of black, then it's ready to go. So when the pan's nearly on fire and the smoke detector's going, then it's done.
As the sun sinks slowly in the west, country. How does Hayley feel about her second date?
I'm slightly worried for this guy just because JT was so much fun last night and I had a really good night, and I had no expectations yesterday, and now I do. The bar has been set and this guy's gotta bring it.
That alcohol-injected fruit's got a lot to live up to. You may well look nervous, James.
Bit early.
Hi!
Evening, nice start.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. I'm James.
I'm Hayley, hi.
Nice to meet you, Hayley. Come on through.
Lovely. Wow!
It's a bachelor pad. It's definitely a boy's pad.
Oh no, look at this! Wow, I mean...
So I thought we'd have an icebreaker and have a drink to start off with.
Lovely.
If you like. Do you like cocktails?
I do like cocktails.
Good.
Well, Hayley seems impressed by James's bachelor pad. But what does she think of him?
I've had a lot of bald heads. I don't think bald heads are my type.
Just attractive girl. Nice blonde hair, blue eyes. So that's a good thing.
Even one of these, like, this is actually from a bar.
So, has cocktail whiz James mixed up a love potion for Hayley? Or will his creations be too much to swallow?
Doesn't even taste of alcohol.
It doesn't, yeah,
Dangerous.
it doesn't taste... The menu is slightly changed from the prawns to fruit, so I've injected this with alcohol.
I'm really happy about this.
Good, okay, good.
Wow. I'm not sure how to approach the orange.
Yeah, just with your hands, I think, you know, just dive straight in, I think.
And what's this one injected with?
Cointreau.
Cointreau, all right,
Which is an
fitting,
liqueur.
yeah.
So, was injecting fruit with alcohol a good idea?
No.
It tastes really nice. I'm not sure it tastes of alcohol, but it might.
Yeah, big, I do get it. Yeah, I do get it. Yeah.
Not conclusive proof, but not bad nevertheless. On with the main course. And how's that potato dauphinoise, James?
Disaster.
I'm looking forward to the potato, actually.
Were you? They're a little bit overdone, but we're going to see if I can rescue them in any way. They have been in too long, basically, and they're really, really badly burnt now. So I'm going to try and rescue it by hiding the potatoes on the bottom and piling everything else on top, and hopefully she won't notice. Oh dear.
If you can't rescue a burnt dauphinoise, the best thing to do is bury it. And mushrooms are bound to help.
So have you test run this stuff?
No, not really. So you are an experiment. Right.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers for cooking.
Yeah.
You're not confident, don't worry.
Yes,
Look, it looks
very brave.
fine.
Very brave of you.
I have a confession to make. I really don't like mushrooms.
Right.
But, I mean, everything else is great.
Leave them. That's
I'm
cool.
so sorry, because I know you've put a lot of work in, but honestly, the rest is lovely. I just
That's cool.
I will refrain from eating them.
Is there any things that you don't like dessert-wise? just
Do you know
before
what?
I go.
I'm going to tell you, there is one thing that I really don't like in dessert, and that's glacier cherries.
Okay, no glacier cherries.
Brilliant.
I haven't got any in the flat, so...
Great.
When Hayley saw James's menu, she was intrigued by his chocolate brownie cocktail, despite not liking chocolate. It's yet another experiment.
Right.
So have you tried this before, or is this an experiment again?
No,
Right?
not at all.
Living on the edge.
Absolutely, yeah.
And yes, more fruit is going to be injected.
I knew. How exciting is this?
Who'd have known you could have ejected fruit?
Yes.
But it gets worse for the fruit. It's straight into the liquidizer with ice cream and Irish liqueur. Then a topping of squirty cream and a garnish of more berries.
Ready? Oh, it looks lovely, James.
Yeah.
I mean, it's large.
It is, isn't
Lucky
it?
I didn't eat those mushrooms, imagine, otherwise.
Exactly, you'd have
so
been
full.
too full to enjoy this fantastic dessert that I've cooked up for you.
Thank you. Oh, it is really nice.
Yes.
I can give you full marks for creativity. Genuinely.
You're not going to forget this, are you? You know?
Never. Never.
Never, ever.
No, I don't think I've ever had a meal like it.
Really?
No, yeah, genuinely.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, no, please do. Yeah, so thank you for having me.
Okay.
So dessert was a success, but even the most unforgettable meal ever has to come to an end. Was James's experimental menu more Heston Services than Heston Blumenthal?
Kept telling me I was an experiment and all the food was an experiment, and sometimes you could tell. But I mean, points for enthusiasm, because he really gave it a shot, and I'd hate him to think that his effort went unnoticed. Like, it was a fun day. He's a really nice guy.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, she's nice cheeky smile. That is, that's a good thing. As I think she had a nice, yeah, very nice girl.
But how will James rate his dating experience?
And she actually ate my food, and for that I have to rate Hayley 3 out of 3. 3 stars for my dinner date tonight.
That's a scientifically proven 3 out of 3 stars. So, just one more date to go before Hayley decides which of her hosts to take out at the end of the week. Next day, and it's Hayley's 3rd and final dinner date with American-born development tutor Morgan.
People always worry that I'm not very happy, but I just tell them it's my face. And I tend to take things very seriously, but also I tend to be a little bit pedantic and a little bit sarcastic.
Really? But on with the preparation of an Italian classic dessert, with a few of Morgan's all-American twists.
Well, we're starting with the tiramisu, because it needs to set. We need to get the coffee.
Not sure an Italian would use instant coffee.
And the most important element of the tiramisu, which is the lovely bourbon.
An American bourbon's not exactly authentic either.
I think I would struggle to go out with someone who didn't like tiramisu, perhaps.
Well, your luck's in. Hayley loves tiramisu. Morgan has a passion for all things Italian, which is why his menu was written in it. Roughly translated, he'll be serving bread with tomatoes and a vegetarian spinach lasagna. But Hayley might not know that, what with it being in Italian. As well as the perfect pudding, Morgan has the perfect plan.
What I need to do is not over-chat and dominate the conversation. Everybody always says that's what you need to do, especially young ladies, is not overwhelm them with chat, let them speak.
He adds icing sugar to whipped cream and mascarpone cheese, which he spreads over his bourbon-soaked biscuits. He sprinkles a mixture of cinnamon and cocoa powder, then does it all over again for a second layer.
How am I going to make that, cover that? Looks like don't have quite enough to cover the whole top layer.
Well, almost a second layer.
I don't want to put something out, obviously, that's a mess. I want it to look pretty good. We're just missing the last little bit. Damn.
Not sure that's the most hygienic way to ensure an even covering of cocoa, Morgan.
Just means I have to clean the kitchen afterwards.
With his family-sized tiramisu taken care of, it's on to the vegetarian spinach lasagna.
The lasagna time. First thing is to just get the spinach cooked with the garlic.
Morgan will layer cooked spinach and pasta sheets with a bechamel sauce and Parmesan cheese.
I think I gotta do the layering right, of course. Don't want to end up like last time.
Hayley's on her way, but does she have any idea what's in store?
This is the menu that I sort of know what I'm getting, but I'm not entirely sure. It was all in Italian. I've narrowed it down. I've either got an Italian guy or he's really pretentious and it's just written it in Italian to look cool. And it's just basically a lasagna.
It's not just any old lasagna.
Parmigiano. Parmigiano.
It's a work of art.
Perfetto.
Gino da Campo, eat your heart out.
Hoping for a guy with a head of hair. I don't know what's been going on with the boys so far, but more hair on the eyebrows than on the head.
So, Hayley's hoping for hair on her date's head. Morgan ticks that box at least, as she's about to find out.
Right.
Hello. Hi, I'm Hayley.
Hi, Morgan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hello. Welcome.
Double?
Yeah, why not? Just in here.
Oh, wow. This looks nice.
Have a seat either side, whichever you prefer.
Oh, I'll go here. Since
Okay.
I'm closest. Is that okay? Do you
That's
have a
fine.
preferred?
Yeah.
Laid-back Morgan may not look thrilled, but what does Hayley think of him?
Nice and tall. He's got hair. I'm sensing a bit of a yank in there. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, not the Italian stallion.
First time ever going on a blind date, never know what to expect, and it's brilliant. Blonde, exactly what I tend to go for anyway. She's very pretty, and she seems very nice. Okay. You've obviously seen the menu as you selected it, and I've gone with the Italian theme, so Chianti. Are you familiar with Chianti?
Not really,
Not really.
I'll give it a go.
Okay. Well, it goes the best with Italian food.
Okay.
This is an authentically Tuscan menu. My friend who lives in Tuscany at the moment, in Siena, sent me all the recipes for this.
Oh, wow.
So, if you get a Chianti, it's from the hills around Siena.
Lovely.
Hayley may have come for a dinner date, but what she's getting is more like a lecture on Italian food and wine.
Have a sip. It's like, I think initially it's quite a strong taste, but it really is it's really quite smooth afterwards. Salute,
is that
yes,
Italian?
that's Italian.
Lovely.
Is it alright?
Smooth.
Smooth.
There's even a lesson in pronunciation.
It's spelled bruschetta, but CH in Italian is pronounced K. So it's actually bruschetta. Bruschetta alla Romana, which means it's the Roman variety of Rome.
So much for the cunning plan not to talk too much, eh, Morgan?
I mean, he's pretty obsessed with Italy. He's one of those people that slightly offends you regularly. But you sort of let it go because you don't know what to do.
So, does the correctly pronounced bruschetta live up to its billing?
Oh, you can choose either.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the sort of design that you can eat it with a fork and a knife, or you can pick it up. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, I'll see how I go. I'll try both.
See how you go? Okay.
Maybe I'll try it.
I'm gonna pick it up. So.
This is lovely.
Good.
Thank you.
I think so too.
Do you cook a lot of Italian food?
Yes, I do. And for me, Italian is it's not really foreign. This is how the Italians do it, not how Americans do Italian.
Weren't you meant to be the one asking the questions, Morgan?
Lasagna time.
Lasagna time, I can't wait.
Lasagna time.
I'm still judge him heavily for constantly correcting my pronunciation. Grates a little bit.
The evening's lecture may be starting to grate with Hayley.
Dig in.
But how great will the spinach lasagna be?
Lovely.
Good stuff. I never had a lasagna with white sauce in it before I came to Italy, but...
Really?
Yeah, and this is the Bianco is white, basically. In Italy, my host mother cooked a white one, and it was just so lush. Well, shall I take these plates away?
Please do.
And are you ready for tiramisu?
I'm ready. Thank you.
So the date's dragging. Will the tiramisu, which translates as pick me up, do just that for Hayley?
What character? What character?
I feel the wine.
It's growing on me.
I think this is the pretty one. This is the one she gets.
Better be good, as it's Hayley's favourite.
I genuinely have high hopes for this tiramisu, and I'm not kidding you. It could turn it all around for him. I've also had 2 glasses of wine, so that might be why I'm feeling slightly more positive about the guy.
Looks good.
I'm pretty excited.
You're pretty excited. Good. There you go.
Wow, that is large. That's quite large.
Yay!
Lovely.
Brilliant.
Categorically, the best dessert of this experience.
Hey, good stuff.
Wow, praise from Hayley and a smile from Morgan. Looks like the tiramisu has saved the date.
Oh, that's really kind.
She likes it so much she's even taking some home.
All right.
All right, brilliant.
Well, I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, well, thanks again.
No problem. Good night.
Bye.
What a weird evening. He's not like a lot of people I've met before. He wasn't Italian. He was a little bit pretentious. He was obsessed with Italy. And he'd been there for 4 months.
She was lovely. She just, she was very pretty, and she just was just really nice.
I wasn't particularly interested in anything that I'd done, or didn't ask me a great deal of questions about me.
I was hoping to let her talk more about herself, but she kept asking me questions. So I kept finding myself answering them, and then it just naturally progressed into easy conversation, which is great.
Are you sure you were both on the same date? And how many stars will Morgan give Hayley?
I can't say that she's perfection because I don't know her yet, you know, but definitely 3 out of 3 stars at the moment.
So that's another top score from Morgan, who thought Hayley was bellissima. All 3 of her dates have given her 3 out of 3 stars. She's spoilt for choice. The dinners have been eaten and the dates are done and dusted. Her hosts all thought Hayley was the dream dinner date, but which of them scored top marks with her? Who will she be taking out for a romantic meal? And who will be eating in alone? First up was gastropub manager JT.
You and Hayley.
Hayley.
First impressions of JT were really good. He just seemed really, really welcoming.
Welcome, welcome.
The thing about JT that I didn't like was his cat.
Wiz, I love you. You know I love you.
Couldn't really relax with the cat around.
He just wants to meet you, essentially. Sorry.
It's not mutual. But I had a really nice evening with him. I came out of that evening having had a great time.
JT gave Hayley a maximum 3 stars. Could he be the one to find her on his doorstep tonight? Hayley's second dinner date was cocktail mixologist and fruit injector James.
Oh God, it sounds pretty awful, but the first impressions were his eyebrows, which were mega. They were large.
Wow.
Hey, look at this! His mane. That mane was a disaster.
They're a little bit overdone.
Just leave them, that's
I'm
cool.
so sorry, because I know you put a lot of work in, but I'm really excited about the dessert. James's dessert was weird. It was like eating a drink.
That was lovely.
But it tasted lovely. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the end of the day how much he'd grown on me and how much I quite liked him.
Once again, Hayley got a top-ranking 3 stars from James. But will he be lucky enough to get another date with her? Hayley's final dinner date was an educational affair with American-born development tutor Morgan.
First impressions of Morgan was that he was tall and he had hair. He seemed really friendly and confident, which was nice. Obviously he loves Italy.
Salute.
Salute, is that
yes,
Italiano?
that's Italian.
I loved his dessert. Probably my favourite dessert of all time. But as the night got on, I did learn to like Morgan a little bit more, and once he relaxed a little bit and you just got him talking, he was really nice company.
Morgan gave Hayley, yep, you've guessed it, 3 out of 3. But will Hayley be back for more of Morgan?
Good night.
Bye.
Hayley's 3 dinner dates are all getting spruced up. And Morgan's doing his hair. But only one of them will have romance knocking on their door.
I think we had a pretty good time, you know, a hatred for cats aside. Possibly charmed her enough, maybe not enough.
Well, I hope she's outside. I'm quite excited about it, really.
The cooking could have been a little bit better on the night, but hopefully Hayley's going to be knocking at the door very shortly.
Hayley's on her way to take someone out for a meal they haven't had to cook. The other 2 will be eating in alone.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Pasta. Nice bottle of wine. Guess it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, gutted. At least it's a nice meal. Thought she was going to pick me.
That leaves one man who's cooked his way to a romantic meal for 2.
Hello.
Oh, May!
Would you like to come out with me again?
I think I'd love to. Wow! Oh, mate.
It could have been the trifle, it could have been his chat. but it certainly wasn't Whiz the cat. Hayley's whisking JT off to her favourite restaurant for a cat-free candlelit dinner.
Do you think it went well?
I thought it went well, but I normally need like a couple of goes before people start to sort of get me. If you're not, do you know what I mean?
This could be the end of it for us then tonight.
Well, no, it's just, mate, it just gets better from here.
Wow.
Hayley and JT are enjoying each other's company already, but for James and Morgan, it's a night in. And a ready meal for one.
Great. Quite disappointed. Someone who I hit it off with that well. It's a bit of a shock to the system.
It's not bad. It would have been nice to have gone out again, but got my takeaway meal and most importantly, I've got a nice glass of wine. I'm sure there's plenty of girls out there that are probably screaming at the TV now saying, why didn't she pick James? So, yeah, let's see what happens.
Meanwhile, could love be on the menu for Hayley and JT?
She's very attractive. Big, dark blue eyes, that's really quite nice.
You don't like it?
She's a sexy lady, that's right, I said it, sexy.
High five to us. I'm really pleased I chose JT. It's really fun. None of the other boys were silly, and it's important to me to have a bit of silliness.
Are you kidding? It's lovely.
Trying to sort of get her to show around Bath, some of my favourite places, so I think I might squire around my manor, as it were.
I think we'll meet up, but I think probably just as friends, which is nice because he's really, really fun.
Twilight, where dreams and reality collide. I hear the whispers of the night calling out to me deep inside. Melodic melodies dance in the air, new wave rhythms take me there. A mysterious world I can't explain, without boundaries driving me insane. Lost in a dreamy trance with atmospheric paths, I'll take my chance. My voice soft and clear, guiding you through this atmosphere. Strings intertwine with my soul as I let go of all control. Oh, bass reverberates within my chest, taking me on a journey to where I rest. Taking you through this atmosphere. Melodic melodies dance in the air, new wave rhythms take me there. A mysterious world I can't explain, synth driving me insane. Lost in a dreamy trance with atmospheric paths, I'll take my chance. My voice soft and clear, guiding you through this atmosphere. Strings intertwine with my soul as I let go of all control. Oh, bass reverberates within my chest, taking me on a journey to where I rest. Floating on waves of sound, I'm lost but never found. The beauty of this unknown place captures me with grace. Lost in a dreamy trance with atmospheric paths, I'll take my chance. My voice soft and clear, guiding you through this atmosphere. In this melodic world we found, we're forever bound to the music that surrounds us now, forever lost in its mysterious. a bit energetic. Moon on an upbeat, energetic house track. Corporate vibrant synth, driving drum. I crave the rush, the electric surge, like fireworks bursting, setting me alight. I feel the sparks, the awakening urge, a bubble bursting in my chest tonight. I long to dance, to ride this out on this roller coaster where I'm bound. With every beat, another thrill found. Euphoria's wave, but it's around. Feel the pulse, the rhythms call, electric currents through us all. Our energies blend, rise and fall. In this glittery galaxy, we stand tall. Your energy, my energy entwine, in the air like a celestial design. A sanctuary where hearts align, egos shrink, love shines. We stand tall. Place of peace, of love's embrace. In the sanctuary, let's find our space, where hearts are vast and egos erase. In the song of unity, let's find our grace. Feel the pulse, the rhythms call, electric currents through us all. Our energies blend, rise and fall. In this glittery galaxy, we stand tall.